So today I want to do a quick video on bass fishing stages and the seasons. The first season is spring, and this is when all the spawning is going to be, and so we'll break that down. You've got the pre-spawn. As spring arrives, bass are prepared for the spawning season. Bass will feed heavily prior to spawning because they will not be eating during these next couple weeks. As the water starts to warm above 50 Fahrenheit, the bass tend to focus on high protein diet, crawfish, slow moving baitfish, etc. Then you've got the spawn. During the spawning phase, the bass now become more defensive because of this defensive tactic from many lake species trying to attack their nest eggs, such as bluegill, turtles, crawfish, etc. They will aggressively attack these species and make them good baits as such. Then you've got post-spawn, the last stage of spring season. During this time, the females leave the males to guard the fry, or the babies. This now leaves you to continue to target aggressive males, or now the females that are recovering from spawn and are hungry, moving into deeper water. As the water continues to warm, bass now start to transition back to the predatory fish and focus on the shad, who are moving to the shallow now to start their turn at spawning. Now you can focus on matching the bream bluegill that bass are hunting for around their nests. As they start spawning, look for small cleared out circles to find beds where the bass will be hunting near. The next season we're going to talk about is summer. As summer comes and the warm season is in full swing, the bass start to open up and are hunting at all depths. On cooler days, bass can be found hunting in the shallows, and on warm, hot, sunny days, the bass are going deeper for cooler water. Structure hunting is great during this time of year, and use lures that mimic the local shad and sunfish. Generally the easier and more forgiving time of the year for bass fishing, and a wide variety of lures can be successfully used. Next season we have is fall. In the fall time, as the water starts to cool back down, this is where there are plankton explosions from nutrient-rich water. This triggers shad as they use this food source, and creeks' incoming water sources fill full of them. Bass who are starting to prepare for winter are now aggressively feeding again on anything that resembles a shad as they fatten up for winter. Spinnerbaits, crankbaits, topwater, and alike are perfect for these hunting bass. Mimic the dying shad and slow down. Next we have winter. As winter arrives, the bass are now slowed down, as well as their metabolisms have as well. They don't need to feed as often, and this makes this time of year the hardest to fish for them as a result. The main things they will feed on during this time are the remaining large forage species that can survive during the cold weather. Bass are more looking for easy meals and will target these larger bait species, match them, and use slow retrieves. Bass again are conserving energy and want an easy meal if presented. Takeaway from this video is basically to use your experience from your local waterways to focus on mimicking what you know the bass are eating in the specific body of water currently, and match your retrieve style to that of the season. Focus on times of day as well, and continue to adjust your baits in retrieve style. For example, early morning temps can be completely different fishing style than hot afternoons.